Ladies and gentlemen, despite the lateness of the hour, could I also add my own personal welcome to this amazing #SapperBelonging event. For those of you I haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet, I'm Lieutenant General TR Urch. One of my day jobs is something called Commander Home Command, where I look after pretty much everything in the people delivery space for the British Army, such as engagement with society. So thank you for helping out with my mid-period appraisal and my objectives this evening. I do engagement, I do recruiting, I do basic training, I do career management for the British Army. My other small portfolio is Commanding Defence's contribution to government resilience operations such as floods, fires, industrial action, counter-terrorism, Brexit, royal funerals. I am seriously up for a work experience job swap if anybody is keen to come and have a go. It's a massive pleasure, genuinely a massive pleasure to be here tonight, albeit in a slightly different guise tonight as Her Majesty's Chief Royal Engineer. And as we conclude the second Royal Engineers Awards dinner in the wonderful Great Hall of the Institution of Royal Engineers, I know you'll agree it's been an amazing evening. So before I invite up Lady Emma Kitchener, LVO, the great-niece of Field Marshal the Lord Kitchener, former Secretary of State for War, I'd like to offer a few short closing remarks and say a very few well-earned thank yous. So if you've looked at your guide, you see that the Corps of Royal Engineers can trace its heritage back to the Anglo-Saxon kings. Royal engineering, if indeed that is a verb, was put on the map by Gundulf, who was the Bishop of Rochester and Chief Royal Engineer to William the Conqueror. And following his lead, we continue to map the world and push the boundaries of engineering. The Corps has blazed a trail, quite frankly, of innovation and achievement for over 900 years and continues to operate at the cutting edge of technology today. Often in the most inhospitable conditions, with the threat of ultimate liability ever present, i.e. that of taking life or giving up one's own. And so our soldiers have always had to offer ingenious, practical solutions to major engineering challenges. And I've been a Royal Engineer for 35 years, and I continue to be amazed by the talent, the devotion to duty, the professionalism of the proud sapper, who it appears is definitely ubique, that is to say everywhere on the battlefield, overseas, and on operations in the UK. So tonight we can take a moment to recognise and reward some of the Corps' finest contributions to our legacy. And I'm delighted to do so in the company of our civilian partners who share our vision of engineering excellence and who also do so much to push the boundaries of the possible. And so my first thank you tonight, if I might, as the Chief Royal Engineer, is to our sponsors and our partners who are here with us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, your support, encouragement, mentoring, and participation is very much appreciated. And although the Army is 88% recruited as at today, with 4 months of the year still remaining, I'm very keen for you to do just a little bit more to support our reserves and veterans. The signing of the Armed Forces Covenant and achieving the government's Employer Recognition Scheme Gold Award are laudable vantage points for our sponsors. I'm reminded of an ancient African proverb which goes something like, if you want to go fast, then go alone. If you want to go far, then go together. So let's go far together as we build stronger bonds of professionalism and friendship and share in the celebration of engineering excellence. I am delighted that you were able to sponsor us tonight and to join the winning recipients of your award on stage. So a bit closer to home, a big thank you to the Institution of Civil Engineers, particularly the Director General Nick Baverstock, who's kindly joined us tonight, to our own Institution of Royal Engineers, which is the only professional engineering institution in the armed forces, the Royal Engineers Association, which is looking after our veterans tribe so brilliantly, and just as importantly, as really starting to influence things across the wider Sapper family. Colonel Gary Sullivan, Commanding Officer of the Engineering Logistics Staff Corps, and the Right Worshipful Lord Mayor of Westminster, Councillor Ruth Bush. Ruth, we're absolutely delighted you've been able to join us tonight and agreeing to present the prestigious Windy Notchie Award. I'd also like to single out 3 young Sapper tradesmen who have just returned from the World Skills UK Finals, where they were the only British military personnel doing battle with the nation's best artisans. So I'd like to ask you to give it up for Sapper Kevin Brown, electrician, Sapper Kevin Cameron Hood, welder, Sapper Corporal Matthew Howlett, welder. They should all be in the room. Before you rudely interrupted clapping and applauding them, I was going to ask them to stand up. Where are you guys? 3 of you, stand up. There you go. 1. They didn't actually win, but they made the finals, which is a first, and I hope my visiting you on Friday didn't put you off your stride, guys. So before I turn to the real stars of the evening, can I quickly thank the home team who have pulled this extraordinary gig together. You set the bar incredibly high last year, and you have exceeded it tonight without a shadow of a doubt. You've done a truly amazing job. You should be very proud of what you have delivered again. I'm not going to read out all of your names in full because A, you are too numerous, and B, because it's what we do every day, day in, day out on behalf of our people. But I couldn't have done it without you. So Matt, Ian, Paul, Mike, Lorna, Michelle, Yuli, Olivia, Ian and Bev, thank you very much. The majority of you won't have a clue who I'm talking about, but what you do know is that these gigs just don't happen. And so please give it up for the home team. Thank you very much. You've been brilliant. And noting that we are the generation that we have all been waiting for, I think it's time that we did something about it. So finally, to the real stars of the evening, and to remind you, 13 of our 14 award winners are here on this slide. These awards offer a small window into the depth and breadth of the talent, dedication, passion amongst all ranks in the Corps of Royal Engineers. They demonstrate the extent to which the Royal Engineers offer the best in engineering expertise, academic excellence, individual endeavour, tradecraft, bravery, and operational team success in the face of a determined adversary. I'm going to read out these names in full, because this is what tonight is all about. So guys, when you hear your name, I want you to stand up, I want you to take a bow, I want you to accept the applause. Here we go. Corporal Kieran Cullen. Corporal Samuel Hunt. Sapper Anthony Bergen. Stand up, stay up. Captain Joseph Solway. Corporal Devis Latcher. Staff Sergeant Thomas Gammon. Staff Sergeant Mark Hardman. Lance Corporal Aaron Tague. Corporal Ross Smith. Corporal Calvin Charles. Sergeant Daniel Flounders. Lance Corporal Robert Cruikshank. Corporal Gregory Aspinall. Just going to ask you to stand up one more time, all of you together. Stand up. One more time, come on.